you know. And I just feel like it's part of the game. You just have to accept it. It's part of the game, you know. Yeah, it comes with the game. It's just one of those things that you can't change. So just accept it and your life will be easy.
Let's zone in. How fake? What is this fake? If you could put your finger on it, what makes it fake?
I mean, you might think that someone is for you, but they're against you. You might think that
you just killed us here. You just killed us. You just sucked the blood out of us.
You might think that someone really likes you, or let me not say like you, values you, but only to find out that they were using you, you know, and not really valuing you. Those are the down part. Those are the downers of the industry. And then the highs about it is that, man, you know, if you know how to maneuver your way in it, you can get good money and fulfillment. Yeah, and that's about it. I just enjoy creating, like in terms of music. I really enjoy creating and performing. And yeah, the highs, one of the highs is you know, the love that you get from people. Yes, it's amazing. Like
the talent that God gave you,
that sometimes you don't know. You know, sometimes you don't take yourself seriously or your music seriously, and when people actually get excited, like, hey man, or can I please just have a picture? You're like, what the fuck, you know? You just take it lightly, you know, and then, you know.
It turns out you change someone's day.
Yeah,
someone's life.
And I would really like to apologize to anyone that I've ever hurt like that, because I've had my moments, like that. I had to perform this one time at Urban Backpackers, and you know, I didn't know that so many people were looking forward to seeing me perform there. But when I got to the location, I got emotionally conflicted so much, you know, and I couldn't perform. You know, I couldn't perform, and what ended up happening is the people that were there ended up cheering me, like, Seth, you know what I mean, a lot of them. And you know, oh man, that night was terrible. Like, but I disappointed them. I ended up not performing.
What was the specific thing that made you not perform?
I was emotionally conflicted. They're
already calling for you.
Yes.
The moment is ripe. What stopped you? I just want to get my finger there.
Yeah, so before I went on stage, something conflicted me.
Something from outside of the event?
Something in the event, conflicted me very much, to a sense that I like being on stage and giving out good energy, just being there in the moment, and just sometimes I don't even expect anything from the audience. I just give them what I can, you know, and then do my set. But on that day, there were so many people, you know. I was so disappointed at myself, because I was like, yo, bro, so many people, you know, calling out for you and you didn't perform. But yeah, it's one of those things, you learn from. I learned from it, and I spoke to my manager about it. My manager was pissed off at me. The person who organized that gig for me.
Bottle at you.
Like, figuratively. Yeah, but he was mad at me. I had to actually buy him a bottle to apologize. I bought him I swear, I had to buy him like a bottle of whiskey to say, man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because some people were actually recording it. Like, Seth, imagine what they said when they get home. Like, this guy thinks he's a superstar now. And it wasn't even like that. I was just so conflicted that time. And I was like, I'm sorry, guys. Shit happens, but now we live and learn. All right. I said that was my last question, but I have another question. Maybe it's the final question.
For people that have never met you, people that may be seeing you for the first time, and you want them to take something before to to pick one thing that they could really be inspired or motivated by, wow.
Yeah.
What could it be?
Passion.
The go-to. Thank you. Letting tool.
No, you can continue. You can continue. Passion. I don't. Everything that I do, you know, I apply myself fully. I don't do half measures. Even if it's, you know, a girl that I like, I always go all out. My exes can tell you. My teachers, my lecturers will tell you. Like, I either invest in something entirely or I don't do it. So I'm a very passionate individual, and you know, I'd really like people to, I'm also very ambitious to take that away from me, that, you know, passion is something that has been my driving force. I love hip-hop.
How is R.i.p
My project is like hip-hop slash pop slash what, trap. After all these years, it's gonna be a great album, guys. Like
mishmash.
I swear, like it's gonna.
Sandwich.
There's such a the storyline is amazing. Like the way I put it all together, I think, you know, is unique in my own way.
Yes.
Yeah, from the day I started doing music until now, and after all these years, basically, it's like the track list is highlighted from 2011. So 2011 is track number 1. 2012 is track number 2. 13 is track number 3. So all those years, you know, I've put them in the format of a track list.
Yes.
And the storyline is one of a kind. Yes. And thank you so much to everybody that helped me put this vision together. Raf is, you know who Raf is, right?
100%.
Tato Sibande, his name is Tipsy. We don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you know, I'll always respect what he did for my career and, you know, what I learned from him.
Please sort the shit out. We don't have time for that shit. You
yeah.
Be a bigger man, please.
Yeah. So I'll shout out to all those guys. Shout out to the people that helped me to just put this album together. Producers, Raf, Tipsy, Farusashi. Faru is actually here. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Contasio, Cyber, we've got the likes of, who else worked on it? Sure, there's just so many people that were involved in creating it and making it what it is. DJ Julius from all the way in Botswana, which I met him through SoundCloud. Carbon Casca, I also met him through SoundCloud. He's from Lesotho. I've never met these people on a face-to-face basis.
They contributed.
They just, yes, we just connected online, you know, and then there's artists that I featured there, the likes of MT, there's the likes of Tato, Tipsy, there's the likes of Golden City Music, the likes of Odwa, he goes by the name, yeah, he's Odwa, OD.
Yeah.
The likes of Mapaputsi. Shout out to Mapaputsi. Shout out to Mapaputsi, guys. Yes, I actually did a collaboration with him for there's a clothing line, like from a subdivision of my clothing line. Clothing line is Singles Room, so I worked with him. Do you mind if I show you the t-shirt?
Please, do me sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also like one of those people that I've always dreamed of working with as I was growing up. So when I met him, I was like, yo, unbelievable, man. Yeah. So this is a collaboration shirt that we did.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Living legend.
Yes, he's a living legend, man. He's an OG, you know, he's one of the people that guided me in terms of stage presence.
Yes.
I've got a song with him, with Double S, produced by Tipsy, called Teteli Zinja.
Yes.
Ever since I linked up with him, then, you know, he mentored me about stage presence, you know, songwriting, and he's just been guiding me about a whole lot of things in the music industry. Shout out to Upaps, shout out to Koketo. There's so many people that I might have left out right now, but everyone who contributed in that creation of this album after all these years. Here it is right here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an amazing project. Shout out to Kid Nemo, shout out to Jalondi, shout out to who else did I work with? Yeah, not a lot of features, but great, amazing music. I also brought you a present.
As a belief.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking off my fake life here. The fakest life in the world. I'm taking it off and I'm putting Seth.
Yeah.
Singer.
Really appreciate the opportunity. Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it proudly.
Yeah, very good quality. You'll tell me.
Yeah.
Amazing quality. Guys, my clothing is very good quality and it's affordable prices. This is just one of the very few. I grew up in Hillbrow. Hillbrow raised me. I'm the person I am today, street smart, because of this place right here.
How much?
Yes, School of Hardknocks University.
Proper.
So I represent it everywhere I go. And you know, a lot of people say negative things about it and talk about Hillbrow like there's only crime that manifests there. I'm a product of Hillbrow, and you know,
and you are what the good that can come out of Hillbrow.
And there's so many other good things. If people could just take the liberty to walk those streets with me, without having to believe like what they see on television and the net,
they might just get free.
You'll get like, yeah, you come across very good people in Hillbrow. Nabo member, you know, they're part of our community, man. You know, there's nothing we can do about that. But you know, yeah, Hillbrow raised me. Hillbrow raised me.
The kids in EC, the kids in Limpopo, the kids in KZN who feel like everything is against them. Everyone is against them. Yeah. Are you ready, Jackie Chan? Should I go? Yeah. So this is a motivation. It's called the State of the Seth Singer Address.
Yeah.
So we are launching at the young nation. People that need motivation right now.
Yeah.
People that don't have a coin to come to Josie for an audition.
Oh man.
15 rands to go to SABC to audition. Melebata is airtime.
I swear to God, that's what happened. I
Please
swear.
get your motivation, these youngins.
Yes, I'd say like first of all, please, it's not easy, but try be positive. Nothing will ever work out if you have a negative mindset. You know, negative thoughts are very easy to come across, and you know, it's very hard shaking that monkey off your back, but just always try to think positive. And your intuition, like it's there for a reason. I call it the voice of God. You know, if you follow your intuition, you can never go wrong. There's a quote by Steve Jobs, who is like one of my favorite, I would say, people that really motivated me to go above and beyond. Above and beyond, you know, investing into what I do, the way I do. He says that have the courage to follow your heart and intuition, for they already know what it is that you really want. So basically, the intuition that you get, it might not make sense. Like someone will be like, I need to go to Josie right now, and then the family will be like, what for? What are you gonna do there? But if you take that risk, you know, you might get a very good reward, because you know, they already know what it is that you really want. That's what I do. My story is about that. I came all the way from the Eastern Cape, and I'm here now, and I believe that my life will change for the better and will be an inspiration to all the kids from the Eastern Cape. Shout out to Makhaya Ntini, by the way. I'm from the same village as Makhaya Ntini, Eastern Cape, Mdingi. I swear.
That niggas called them Mdingi Express.
Yes.
That's your hood.
Yeah, that's my hot man. We grew up looking up to him, you know. He showed every one of us that it's possible. And you know, I'll forever, you know, be proud to say that I'm from the same village as him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mdingi Express.
Yes, sir.
Can I cross? Okay, what you are telling us about Makhaya Ntini, with Makhaya, ne? It's precisely the importance of this state of the Seth Singer address. Because if he didn't push Makhaya, if Ntando didn't push, for sure you would have run out of steam, because you wouldn't have the extra tank of esteem, self-esteem.
True, yeah. That's
so
true.
You guarantee us with Makhaya Ntini will find another brother to walk into the legendary books with in Seth.
Absolutely. And you know, my aunt from the Eastern Cape, whenever I speak to her over the phone, right, she tells me that there's some kids that actually look up to me, like young kids. There's a kid that said that they want to do music, but they didn't want to go to school. And his mother was like, no, you have to go to school. And apparently that kid made an example with me, and he was like, I came to Jozi without, not to say that I didn't go to school, you know, but he basically heard my songs from the internet. And you know, when we were nominated for an Oscar, it made a huge impact back where I was born. So in their eyes, you know, they see me as a very successful person. So my aunt is like, that kid always makes an example with me, that, you know, when his mother's like, what if things don't work out? Then he always makes an example. Uti uput Setu. Setu is like my
your clan name.
Yes, my real name. Makes an example. He's a very young boy, still in grade 8. But he doesn't want to go to school anymore. He wants to pursue music because he thinks that we are doing it out here, and that is inspiration to him. So I feel like I am to him what Ndando was to me, and what Makhaya Ntini was to me. Very important things. And
how is Kiwana More Fire there? We didn't put More Fire there out of our own volition. You decided you want to have it there, and we said go ahead. What is the inspiration for More Fire?
This gentleman here really inspires me, in the sense that he's an entrepreneur, a motivational speaker, and he always encourages people to take matters into their own hands and do it for themselves, instead of relying on other people to do things for them. Have you seen videos of DJ Spoo in the streets selling to people? I mean,
quantity over quality.
What the hell is that, man? He doesn't need to do that, right? But his approach to getting his brand out there is very inspirational. You know, I also look up to him, like, as a businessman. He's the cream of the crop. You know, he's just like a very unique businessman who's still down to earth. And you know, whenever I see things that are local, I always try to support.
The number one Knocks, man.
As much as I.
What did you think was going to happen?
Tastes very great.
You can cut, it's fine. I have it on the phone. It's the number one Knocks, man.
Tastes great. Thank you, DJ Spoo, for guiding. Hey, you know, it keeps us going.
Yeah.
Guys, my song called Icheriami is coming out. My new single.
With the video, you said.
Yes, we're gonna shoot a video for it. We're gonna shoot a video for Cressida. We're gonna shoot a video for Icheriami, and we are planning on doing a tour. Yeah, there's a homie of mine called El Fiego as well. You know, he's like a little brother to me. He's very talented. You know, we're praying so hard, but we know that God has His time for everything.
Where is El Fiego right now?
El Fiego is actually outside. He's actually up in the building somewhere. Okay. In the studio. I can bet my life on it that he's doing a beat or he's recording right now.
Can you check on him after we are done here? We want to hear what he has to say about you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We appreciate this time, bro. We don't take it light.
I also appreciate this platform. Thank you so much, guys. Bless up.
Sure. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so what we want to hear?
Okay, guys, so I'm going to play you two of my latest singles. The one I did with Golden City Music and Mellow the Bear, produced back on Asia. It's called Cressida. And then the other one is called Icheriami, produced by Tato Tepsi. So I'll start by playing. Which one should I start with?
Cressida.
I'ma stunt so hard they gonna hate. No two ways, I'm positive. Middle finger you and know your niggas who don't feel the shit. Young and knocking through your speaker, yes, and turn it up a bit. Can you deny your girl twerking crazy to the shit? Lord protect me from these niggas. I don't wanna associate myself with all these niggas. Crossy out. Keep me away from all these niggas. Numbers telling lies, sales don't even match your bias. Acting like you got this figured out. I'm the nigga they gon' talk about. So tell your homies not to fuck around. Chamberlain, Rastaman ting off the inbound.